And yeah, yay, Laura's popping on all the way from Hawaii, super early there. Thank you, Laura, for being here. Cool. So you guys know the routine. We're just here to celebrate each other and honor each other and keep building this community and this connection with each other. And does anyone feel inspired to go first? Is there anyone on their team or cross-line side team accountability buddy that they want to shout out? And
I want to shout out Bob, right? Woohoo, here's to Bob. I'm actually copying his text he just sent me on his new way to organize everything, and I'm emailing it to myself so that I can use it. And I think of when Christina said, don't you guys wish you had a Mary Beth Fleming join your team? That's how I feel. I am so grateful that Bob not only, I'm going to cry, not only trusted me to say, hey, try this, this will make you feel better, but is having the courage to shave off his beard. And then the next huge step, share this with so many people. And then the next step is to show me, because I'm not an organized person. And I have so many things happening all the time. And show me how to be more efficient and organize that. So thank you, Bob. And he actually hit 11. Did you hit 11 UBT last month?
I don't remember.
He
Well, I
hit
think
10.
it was 11 because one didn't put in a smart order. So, but he got 10.
And I'll just add on to that. It was like in the very last wee hours, I looked in the back office and I'm like, oh my gosh, Bob is at 9 and there's 30 minutes left in the month. I should just text him. And then all of a sudden he pulled through 10, which got Gooch all the way to Diamond, and Gooch brought through 6 UBT. Like their powerhouse team, literally in that last hour, we were like, Gooch, you can get to Diamond. And it was like 2,500 points that came in between the two of them working together, hitting UBTs. It was phenomenal. So you guys are an amazing team. Bob, it's so cool to see how, he hit Fast Start Executive by doing that. And like in your first full month, and how you're already developing systems for yourself and just getting really organized. I'm also like, whoa, this guy's going far, because he's just kind of figuring out what works. So I think we're all going to have a lot to learn from Bob, and just want to shout you two out as a power team. And I'm excited to see what comes from it.
Thank you for your support. Appreciate it.
Any words of wisdom you want to share, Bob?
Well, I can say as a new brand partner, I was pretty, I don't know, frustrated with the websites and how things didn't work when you click through. And I suggest that everybody make a list of what we can suggest to the webmaster to make it easier. Of course, they know they want to combine it to one site, but it's just every time you come across something that doesn't work, make a note, take a screenshot, and I have probably 5 or 6 pages of that I'd love to submit to the webmaster and just go, here's your job. Make it easy for us. Make it easy for our clients. Just making that suggested UBT packs. So I want to get more UBTs, okay? And so I'm going to give them an easy to use spreadsheet. And please, Mary Beth, spread it around, share it, and you have the price on there, you have the benefits, and you have a link that you can click that works. And and thank you for showing me how to make the ubtpack.com have my code on it when somebody clicks on that. It's just like guarantee they're going in the right direction. So I guess that's it. And I'm getting excited, it's fun. Thank you.
And I'm excited for his questions, because I didn't know that we could add our name on the ULT pack either. And then I was going to say too, it was really fun being on the phone at like 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night going, okay, have they called back yet? Can we get them signed up?
It's really, really cool. And Bob, I appreciate that. And I will let everyone know on this call that Leslie Zan is really pushing for our customer service to be above and beyond. That's like her main focus right now, working with corporate. So Bob, what you're suggesting is just going to help that, because we as the field are the people utilizing it and doing it. And so those suggestions are really helpful. And maybe we as a whole team can be a support of Leslie's mission to make this a much more efficient and clean and just like awesome, reputable customer service. So cool, you guys. Yay for that team. And anyone else?
I'll hop off right now. I have one person on the call who we're just waiting for her points to update, but she just hit Fast Start Consultant her first 10 days. So that's Amy's. I don't know if she's going to be able to actually hop off, but.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, Amy. Yeah, so congratulations, Amy, for just hitting the ground running on Friday and of last week and getting right into actions. Just super excited to work with you. Your box hasn't even come yet. And so I just love that that happened. And then a Fast Start director from June that I'd like to acknowledge is Lindsay McGovern. She's not on the call, but she goes back and forth to Mexico like I do, and owns a pizzeria here in in Salida, and has 5 kids and is this jungle mountain mama. So just excited that she has caught the vision. She's really had some tremendous health shifts, and now she's shifting some personal finances. So I'm excited for her. So I just wanted to mention both of those. And I love making Fast Start directors. I'm just going to keep adding them in my arsenal. I'm way over half a dozen. So.
Yeah, I want to shout you out, Michelle, for really meeting people where they're at and then still being able to guide people through the Fast Start, like in that elegance, because it's a balance, right? Of like meeting people where they're at, listening to them, and being their mentor and their guide and getting them to that place. So like, again, like the promotion this month, it's all about trying to create Fast Start directors. And I know you're going to be one of the people leading the way. So awesome job.
Amy, can I welcome you? I don't know if you have time to come off and say hi, but I'd love to welcome you to the call and to the team, and what you're most excited about if you can. If you can't, I understand.
Looks like you're unmuted, Amy, but we can't hear you.
Is this working?
It's kind of popping in and out.
Hello, does anybody?
We can hear you now. We can hear you now. I mean, to put you on the spot.
Trouble now.
Well, you can jump on at any point in this call, Amy, if you get to a spot that's better connection. Just, yeah, jump off mute and introduce yourself, because we'd be excited to hear from you for sure.
I'll pop on while Amy is, oh, go ahead, Amy.
I can't hear you, Amy. Can anybody else? Yeah.
No.
I can hear the lips moving, but I can't hear you.
Amy, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
I'm glad that you're starting to get service. Yay. Hi, everybody. So good to see everyone. And I wanted to give a huge shout out to Shannon, who's on this call, and just her dedication to helping people. And she also hit Fast Start Executive last month and just has really mastered the UBT, the 3 in a week, and getting into that rhythm. And just, being of service and helping people and talking to so many people. She's been doing like the mini marathon constantly, pretty much since day one. So she's just in so much action, leading with so much love and passion and care. Yeah, look at your list. and and you also just have really amazing mindset, because you know, in business we always go through ups and downs, and even like Bob was saying, things that are working, things that are not working, and just seeing you move through roadblocks, seeing you move through challenges, and just really overcoming that, you know, with solutions, but also mentally and emotionally. So I wanted to shout you out, and also just the amazing inspiration that you're always sharing, you know, of here's this mindset tip and here's this, and, you know, just really uplifting everybody. So way to be a team player and share such amazing team culture.
Yeah, and I want to shout you out too, Shannon, because we got on like a call, I don't know, maybe 5 days left in the month to map out Shannon's Fast Start Executive. And what we had laid out was some pretty lofty, you know, like, okay, well, you need to hit 8 more UBTs. Like we were like going through it, and she was just so strategic and like, okay, so I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And we created a little promotion for her team, and she just made it happen, like not being afraid of it, just but like approaching it with like, okay, these are my steps and I'm just going to give it the best I can. And she did it, and she rocked it and reached out for help when she needed it. So really, really great approach and mindset, Shannon.
Yeah, and hit those 10 UBTs in like the last couple of days. So that was incredible. I'm
Down
not
to
sure.
the seconds we were down to the seconds.
Down to the
Getting it in.
seconds.
Thank
Really
you,
were.
Rita.
Mhm.
Thank you, Rita. I'm like, Rita, are you having trouble? Do you need help? I'm like, I gotta leave her alone. She's trying to get it in before the midnight. Helping me. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I mean, you know, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Just so amazing. It was very fast. Like basically in 3 days, I did 90% of my executive. So yeah, I just definitely so sorry. Hold on one second. I definitely had huge amounts of support from my community. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get off here because my dog. Someone just came to my house. No. I'm gonna let somebody else. I'll come back.
We can hear from you in a little bit.
I'll jump off real quick and say, welcome, Laura. I'm excited that you're here. And Laura Williams has been a brand partner for quite some time and is reactivating. She's all the way in Hawaii, woke up early to be on here. So Laura, I just want to give you a shout out because she's really been reactivating and doing the mini marathon and just, you know, asking me continual questions and just figuring out what she needs to do to get plugged back in and attending the calls and all of that. So I want to give you a shout out, Laura, for plugging back in and being here and being present and just doing the thing.
Okay, I think my dog is gonna stop barking for a minute. Anyway, I just wanted, like, my whole community, just, of course, my whole community has been just amazing at wanting to help others. And that's kind of my mission, is helping, well, you know, oxygen mask first. That's what I have to remember, because that's a thing I have to work on all the time. But then helping others, and just, I mean, today, the Dig Right people were on my property, and I said, hey, you know, before I'm leaving people, if it's on a call that I know that they can't be my customer even, I just say, hey, you know, I have a little thing that I'd love for you to hear is check into regenerative soils. We only have 1% of our soil that's left in the world that's nutrient dense, and we're going to lose that. And so here's what we need to do. You know, people just need, can I just put a little bug in your ear that we need to ask about regenerative soil, regenerative health. You know, just ask your community. And you know, if I'm on the phone with somebody like AT&T or something, I say, I know you can't be a customer of mine, and this is an MLM business, but check out Purium, find a great representative. And, you know, it's tenfold, my friends. Like, it doesn't, we just need people to be healthy, and we need our environment to be healthy. And this is my mission. And so, you know, I'm just asking people to please just think about those things, and the plastics, and just those things that will make their lives better, and their families' lives better, and the community's lives better, and humanity better. So those are the things that I'm talking to people about, just not even having anything to do with me, but just all of us, our whole community. It takes a village. So those are the things that I'm trying to talk about. Sometimes those seeds take a little while to fruit. So, and remembering that, and having you guys to help me remember that, you know, just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it's not happening. So thank you so much.
High intention, low attachment. It's beautiful, Shannon.
Yeah, for real,
Is
for real.
my phone
Oh,
working now, guys? Can I say hi?
I think we can hear you, Amy. It's a little in and out, but I think you're good. Maybe not. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. There's a huge delay. Sorry. If you can hear me, my phone is really hot right now. I'm in Phoenix outside watering. And so that's probably why it's acting up.
Yeah, but we can hear you, and welcome.
Okay. Well, I can hear anything else. So, okay. Yeah, I'd love to just say hi. Thank you. I'm excited to be here. I'm a mom who I actually work in regenerative agriculture myself. We have done it on a local scale in our backyard. So we have chicken and quail, and you know, not everybody can do that. So from both sides, I also nearly died of mold, like Michelle. So helping others in that world is totally what I know. To those worlds is super fun for me, and I'm looking forward to growing this quickly.
Yay, welcome.
That's why I
Amy.
had the weird hat on, because I'm out.
You were kind of cutting in and out, but I did catch a little bit of it, and we'll be so excited to hear more from you. And so much congratulations on just digging in, like you're digging in the dirt and getting to it. Congratulations on Fast Start Executive, and we all look forward to meeting you more for sure. And you have a great mentor, so super excited for you.
hi everybody. I really like to thank just everybody for being so solid, helping me build a foundation with this company. And you know, although my life's been kind of a little bit tumultuous, I've never been part of a better community in my life. Never even imagined it. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Rita, everybody. You guys are so solid, helping it to where I have something to build off of. It's really emotional. I can cry and stuff like that, but we've seen enough of that. And I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have a little foundation list of people that have been getting back to me. Now I feel more confident talking about it without getting too nervous, starting to see a little bit of end-to-end type of vision, or without it being too complicated before I was thinking about it. So, and that all came because you guys have been so graceful, such a graceful team too, and just continuing the duplication. It's just been the most beautiful humans I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And I would like for you all to just keep that up. And I see myself doing a lot of great things. I mean, practically speaking, I even had like a $5,000 debt, which would have totally dismantled me in the past. But just knowing that I had you guys doing the being active, communicating, just showed me about the race of good faith, the good fight, the good faith of we're all running this throughout life, and being that this program exposes people to real life matters like the food, the land, uh, and just seeing that our mission is something that's inescapable. And so I would just like to thank you without using too many words. And I love you all. Keep up the good work, and thank you for allowing me to be part of such a great group.
Oh, we love you so much, man. And it's been so good to have you just consistently be on the journey and way to do the mini marathon and just keep showing up, man. Love having you as part of this community. So love you.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out a couple of the team members that are here, Philip and Naomi, for, I think the mini marathon was pretty uncomfortable for a few people on my team. And I know that it was definitely like a mental push. I think so many of us can relate to that, but just doing it anyway. Like, I'll start with Philip. Like, he was, you know, it was kind of in that witching hour, the last little bits before the submission was due, and he was just like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Like, and I just kept reminding everybody, like, hey, you know, letting them know that we had that grace period and stuff. And yeah, Philip, you're just one of the most consistent people that I see. And I know it's just going to blow up for you because you've planted literally thousands and thousands of seeds. So, you know, sometimes we need to uproot those bitter roots to make room for, you know, those healthy plants to take hold. So the seeds are there, and you're about to see a lot of fruit. I just know it. And I'm consistent with just reaching out and asking a lot of questions and showing up to all the meetings and bringing in connect calls to just learn. So I just appreciate that about you. And wanted to shout Naomi out for being here too. She's got a lot on her plate. She's writing a book, which is amazing. She's working full time in her other job, and then tending to all of her children over the summertime too, which I know all of us can relate to that too. And sometimes it's hard to put our Purium business in the forefront, but Naomi, you continue to just be steadfast and faithful. And I just really appreciate that. You know, you're so consistent on social media, and just willing to just continue to lean in. And the same thing with Philip, or as Philip's doing, like, you're just planting so many seeds, and you have such a gracious heart and are so willing to learn and refine, you know, how to communicate with people and how to ask more questions and just like learn the systems that we have here. And so I just wanted to shout you guys out too. And then my newer brand partner, Kelly, she's not on the call right now, but she re-ranked consultant without even like knowing what was going on. She's so busy too. She's got 2 other careers, but yeah, she's just learning her authentic voice and, you know, just catching the vision of UBT and widen your reach. And she did the mini marathon too. And she was like, when we were talking, when it started, she's like, girl, there is no way that I can do that. There's no way I can do it. So we just worked through that, you know, the limiting beliefs and the mindset work and stuff. And she did it, and she's got a ton of seeds planted, and she's trying to hit the UBT today, and is just really embracing the rhythm of three. So I'm just thankful. So thankful for y'all showing up for your business in that way.
And Camille, big shout out to you because you had like 3 of your 5 really active brand partners right now do the mini marathon. And I just want to say, like, you're so good with your team in terms of focusing on what's important now, and then just like driving that with your team and working step by step with your team. So I think that's a skill we all have to develop in this business because there are so many things we can do, and just like really honing in, okay, what's the most important thing now? You're really gifted at that. And then you're really gifted at sharing that with your team too. So I want to give you a big shout out for having a large percentage of your team do the mini marathon, even if it was towards the last minute. Like, it still happened, they still did it, and you were a big support in doing that. So congratulations.
I'd like to share. Hopefully I will not get emotional, but I would like to piggyback of what Phil had said of just, I actually want to just say thank you to everyone here in the community. I guess I'm just saying I'm not, necessarily at the rank that I've been really pushing. However, I feel like the past couple weeks, I've just almost, I just feel like with this community has helped me be able to not only step out of my comfort zone, but even when I feel like when we're faced with obstacles, as in I've been called extreme, or from my ex or my daughter's dad having an eating disorder, or a disorder because I am particular with what my daughter eats, to the point where he was thinking of filing for full custody. And so that put me in a kind of a paralyzed state where for maybe a week or 2, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, because he was also saying people were messaging him about she's being really extreme about food and blah, 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 to the point where I didn't know if I should keep sharing. I didn't know if I should keep doing what I'm doing. I didn't know. And I really needed to sit in with myself of what was really important. And then, I just really rose to myself what was really important. And it's important to being an advocate of my daughter, and being an advocate of our soil health, and understanding that she's learning how to take care of her body. Even today, she had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, that's great. She goes, what are you doing when you go to the bathroom? I'm eliminating, just the simple things of a 3.5-year-old understanding that your pee and your poop is very important, because you're eliminating the waste that's in your body. If you don't eliminate it, then it gets stuck and then you get sick. And then to the point where I just don't care what he has to say. And I have been really, and then with my new brand partners or old brand partners, I can see some of them are like, they get stuck, and I support them the best way I can. But obviously we know we can't push people to do things that they don't want to do. And that even for me kind of put me in a place of like, am I doing the right thing? Should I be doing this? Am I a good leader? And I feel like for me, it's just showing up for myself so that other people can show up for themselves. And and like Camille had said, of like, it's for me right now, what's important is for me of creating the relationships and planting the seed, not necessarily getting ranked diamond or getting ranked this or getting ranked that, because you can be ranked 1 month, and then the next month, if you're not truly consistent in your heart, it won't duplicate. And I know that in my heart I'm diamond, I know in my heart I'm crown, and I'm just building a foundation for my child, which is the most important right now. Because she's running right now, if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I would even be in this business, because I joined this business through Million Mom Movement. And so with her being sick, she was sick a couple weeks ago, and her dad completely just like bailed and went on a camping trip. And I, as mom, just prioritizing my life around her and making sure that she has all her nutrients, she has all her herbs, she has all her superfoods, that, how are you feeling? How's your congestion? And I feel like for this community, it's been so beautiful, because it gives me literally a chance to see hope in the light when we are literally living in chaos and sadness, and people are dealing with so much mental health right now, but they don't know that literally your lifestyle and your gut is literally the thing that's triggering your mental health. And it breaks my heart because someone ended up taking their life less than a week ago on their birthday because no one knew that they were dealing with mental health, and all they wanted was someone to say hello to them on their birthday. Because we're so in our selfish ways right now, we don't pay attention to each other. We don't see each other as an actual community and collective other than this community. They did not want to be on this planet anymore. And so for me, that means that I need to continue to step up. Sorry, that means for me that I need to step it up even more and keep sharing. And even a friend of mine saying, I love your vulnerability. I love when you share your vulnerability where it's not like, oh, I'm great, I'm happy. This is happy-go-lucky. But the fact that I say I cry or I have a safe space and I feel like this community has been able to give us or myself a safe space to just cry or to, even if I don't want to be on social media, I still will say something on my story because it's not just about me, but hopefully it will save someone else's life. So I just want to say thank you. And I see Carrie Tidwell is on here, and a big thank you to Carrie Tidwell. She has literally been my rock for a very long time. And I feel like I message her like a minimum of like 15 times a day, depending on whatever it is. And she's always there to really help and support me in that sense. So I just want to say thank you, and just thank you for being here, and just thank you for allowing me and us to just like shine and plant the seeds, but also not have it be pressure. You know, you go to a work and you have to do this, you have to do this, and you have to do this, and it burns you out where you can take your time if you need to. All right. So thank you.
I just wanted to say thanks, Rakira. You bring me to tears often, and your shares are always so powerful. So I'm so grateful that you feel supported and open to share your story all the time, because you touch so many people's lives, I know, in this community and beyond. And I love our connection, our friendship, and I'm so grateful to know you and support each other in this way. And yeah, anyhow, you touch so many lives. I'm sure I'm speaking for everyone shaking their heads on this call. You're just a beautiful light in this world. And yeah, it doesn't matter the ranks. You're doing the work, and you're planting the seeds. You're doing the inner work. You're taking care of yourself and your daughter, which is the most important job. And you're one incredible mom I am proud to be friends with. And I love the way you mother and the way you show up. Yeah. And I'll stop there. I'm going to cry, but just love you to pieces, and so grateful for this community and all of you. It's just a joy to be part of a community that we can come together with our sisters and brothers and people that are on this similar path of just wanting regeneration in our bodies and freedom in our bodies and in the planet. So love you all dearly.
I just want to shout out both of you ladies. Rakira, it's been incredible to watch your personal growth and transformation, and like your eloquence and your communication and your vulnerability has just grown exponentially in the time that I've known you, and the amount of people that you have impacted is huge. And Carrie, your leadership is unbelievable. Like, everyone just feels so loved and cared for. You're always there. You're always showing up, and you're bringing me, I can't even count the amount of calls that we've been on together where you're just impacting communities in such big ways, like getting clean water into communities, trying to share this education about more regenerative ways, and the amount of collaborations and the people that you're connecting with, and is just amazing. So I just want to shout you out in your consistency and your dedication and your heart and your commitment, and love you so much.
You too. Love you both, you and Mary Beth, for paving the way and holding space and showing us what's possible. So I love your leadership, and it just kind of like, if you see a kid and you're like, what an amazing kid, it's like that reflection of that mama. So you two are like the mamas here. So thank you. It's just a reflection of your leadership, and yeah, grateful to be your children in this way.
Thanks, Carrie. We love you so much. And Rakaira, thank you so much for reminding us all that our power lies in our vulnerability. And the more that we share that and duplicate that, the more we give people the opportunity to do that as well and heal. Because we're really on a healing journey individually and as a community collectively. And we're just doing it through superfoods, right? But it's so much deeper. So thank you for being that model and just standing in your power and being strong, because what a journey. And Carrie, you're just so amazing. Rita, I want to compliment you because I think that you really lead with compassion. And I think that's what duplicates in your team. And I know, Carrie, you're a super compassionate individual yourself too, but it's just like, I see the lineage of compassion and bigger heart and all of that duplicating. And it's so beautiful because it's not like that in every leg that you see. And so Rita, thank you for leading so gracefully in that way. And then Carrie for duplicating that and accentuating that with your own beautiful gifts and passing that on to Rakaira and so on and so forth. So ladies, you're so powerful and I'm just so honored to know you. And be family, I guess, like literally.
I'll just quickly finish. Sorry, my daughter had to go to the bathroom. It was porta potty. So, yes, thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Carrie, just for, I believe it's all just for the compassion. I think it's really, that's where I think that's where it's lost, is a lot of people aren't compassionate or empathetic anymore. And I feel like a lot of people come at different journeys. So you can't really assume that someone is like ready to do this, and I think for me, I think that's exactly where I really sat with my heart. It's like right now I need to cry. I need to open up and I need to release things because everything is stuck. And so in order to really do that, in order to really heal yourself, you got to really be vulnerable and cry, but being able to have a safe space to do that, or people to do that, or even, I'll message Carrie like, I'm having a bad day, I'm crying right now. And he's like, what's going on? Or, just like, Rita or you, just, having just the different vibrations of people in this community where we're not the same. That's what I really love, is that no one here is the same person. So we really are a collective on this earth of just what Mother Earth has really wanted us to be like, I feel like, to really spread the message in the health. Like even today, me and my daughter went to the Quaking Bog in Minnesota and she goes, I never want to leave nature, as we're like being bit up by mosquitoes, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's special to me. Like that's super special to me. People can take their kids to the zoo or this and that, but for me, it's like, let's go on your tricycle. Let's go on a 45-minute hike right now. Let's go take our fruits and our smoothies and our coconut water and our watermelon and just really just be in nature, get our feet dirty, and just something that I feel like that's the diamond right there. That's the crown right there. That's the money right there. That's the richness right there. It's not about how much we're making, but it's how we actually are possessing or providing for ourselves and the seeds and the people and the community. I have people now reaching out saying, I would love to do a transformation, or I would love to know what you're making in a smoothie, or I would love to know about gut health, or my child is dealing with this. Like they're coming to me, you know what I'm saying? And even if they're not ready, it's me still checking in. How's your son? Or how's this? Or how's that? Hearing a mother who I haven't seen in 15 years and then connecting with her. And then she's getting Epigeneus kids for a 2-year-old son who wasn't able to poop, and checked in with her. She goes, my kid loves the Epigeneus kids and he did a number 2 and he's feeling amazing. Like that, to me, that's gold. Because that, to me, that means that 2-year-old, his system is actually working and it's being cleaning out. But it's like, it's just the opportunity to be able to share and have stuff and food and like, just like movement and all that stuff. Like I wouldn't be able to go out in nature if I wasn't nourished. As Mary Beth, postpartum depletion, it stops you in your tracks. You can't think, you don't want to move. You don't want to do anything. And so I'm not going to keep rambling on, but that's just kind of where I just really wanted to share a thank you to everyone in this community. I love y'all 100%.
And I just wanted to thanks for Kyra for sharing all that. And I also, it is such important to see someone go to the bathroom that hasn't, like, that's a huge win. And that's why we need more of us sharing our voice to continue to spread the message. But I also wanted to give a shout out to Sarah, who is here, and Alexis, and they're new on the team. So this is their first month in, and they're, yeah, just joined with our team over here. So just wanted to say welcome. And yeah, if you're wanting to share anything, I know we're off doing celebrations, but just wanted to welcome you in the community.
I'll just pop on and say hello to everybody. I just feel really grateful to be here with everybody. This is such a different vibe than. I got them both. Mom, hold on 1 second. I'm on the call. I'm so sorry. We're trying to catch these kittens out in the backyard and then like give them away. So my mom's like, come help me get these last two. It's okay. Okay. So just real quick. I just love that I'm here with this group of empowering women. You guys are amazing. I love coming on to these calls and listening to the shares. So thank you for holding space and just letting me be here.
Yay, welcome. We're so glad you're here, and we all totally get it. We all totally get it. So we're so glad you're here with your baby and your family.
And I just want to say hey to everybody as well. And I'm also so grateful for you guys. Like, this team is incredible. And I just can't wait I don't have so much to say right now because I'm just like learning and absorbing all of your guys' incredible energies. But like, I'm just so grateful for Carrie as well. I just want to recognize you because you have been so supportive for me, and not only me, but my team. Like, I don't know how you do everything, how you, like, you're always there. So I love and appreciate you. And yeah, I can't wait to get to know you all a bit more.
Yeah, Sarah and Alexis are both going for the fast starts. So yeah, cheer them on as they hit these bonuses.
Woohoo, ladies, these bonuses are life transformative. So we are cheering you on. Lean into the community. We're here to support you.
Don't give up. I skated in at the last second, so don't give up. You start getting down, just reach out, talk to any of us, get our information. And if one's not available, somebody else is. There's enough of us here that this is, takes a village. So we all love each other. We're all here to put each other on our shoulders. We can make a pyramid. Come on, my friends.
I'll piggyback off of that. Don't give up and don't wait until the last minute either. The system is set up so that you can pace yourself. And we're also taking superfoods. We're going through the gut to access the nervous system. So why wait until Friday at 9 o'clock to try and get everything in? Like, don't give up and just do a little bit every day because it's set to pace with you. And now, I think maybe she just left. I was going to welcome Brett also. She's another new brand partner. She's been working health with me for a few months now and is excited to start helping others in our mold community. But I think she popped off, and I don't know if Amy is available to come on and say hi, but 2 people going through Fast Start, which you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of. So I just have this, like, my heart, like, this is only 2nd or 3rd call we've done like this. And I'm like, my whole body is just, I mean, and I've been in the presence of a lot of you. And so I'm just like feeling this resonance. I just love you guys. Look at what we're doing. It's just incredible. Just congratulations to everybody, Yeah.
Wait until we're all in the same room. Wait until we're all in the same room. I just keep feeling that. I just keep feeling that. It's like RPM for me to be all in the same room, and it's like a big hug.
It's the most fun.
Which I will drop a note on that, y'all. Be on the lookout for a special retreat that's coming up. There's a few of us, Carrie, Rita, and a few other people that aren't on this call. We've been working on a really special retreat we're going to be releasing soon to y'all for all of us to be together and keep expanding this presence. So it's really exciting and I can't wait. And also, Michelle, you've got Heather here. Heather, I want to shout you out because you pulled off the mini marathon. Like she fully called like 40 health practitioners and just like went for it. So I don't know if you want to share anything about what you learned or how that was for you, Heather, but you're always surprising me. You always are. Like, I'll ask you a question and you'll come out with an answer that I totally wasn't expecting. And so way to just keep showing up and keep rocking it, keep being consistent. So
thanks, Mary Beth. I'm going to stay off camera. I'm in my pajamas. I'm still not dressed for the day, but sometimes I surprise myself too. I was having a really rough time. I'm 19 months out on the health journey and just in a deep level of detox and die off, and things are dying on their own, which is awesome, but super symptomatic. And I was saying, I cannot do this mini marathon. And we were going away to go look after parents who are aging. And my husband looked at me and said, really? And I thought, oh, it was enough of I don't know, it just got under my butt that I needed to do it and make it happen, even though we were going to be traveling through a no cell zone. And I just got out my list and started making calls. And then I just got more and more excited the more calls I made. And it was the holiday weekend. So like a lot of offices had closed early. So I'm starting now to get people reaching back out, and messaging me. And I have a lot of follow-ups to do, but it just showed me that I have no excuse. My symptoms and my detox aren't an excuse. And if we choose to make it happen, I'm not in control of the results, but I'm in control of my action. So it was really good to do that. And for my husband to just give me that look that sort of annoyed me and made me feel I wanted to prove him wrong. So I'm thankful for his support, and I'm thankful for Michelle and for you and just the example you guys have led. And Michelle's been great at supporting me and holding space for me when I pull back, because the health journey has been so up and down. But yeah, super fun to do the mini marathon.
yeah, Heather, I was really amazed when you said that you reached out to 40 people and left messages. And I will just drop a note there too of, if you're wondering, like, how do you get your partner on board, or a partner that would like give you the encouragement, like Heather's, part of that was Heather hitting Diamond and then her partner coming to Diamond Club with her. And like, he got to see all this and hear all of us and meet all of us. And so I almost feel like your husband is like a brand partner, but not really, because I know he's like on the team and like he learned ways to support you and coach you and encourage you. And so it's really, really cool. So that's something to look forward to for Diamond Club as well, y'all, is that you get to bring someone close to you and let them catch the vision as well. So awesome job, Heather.
Thanks.
And real quick, I want to shout out Lisa. Oh no, did she jump off? There she is. Lisa, you're just so consistent, girl. And I just love you so much. And she has been traveling with her family now for like a year and a half nonstop, but she continues to show up and do what she can and hold the vision of what she's creating for her team, and just always showing up and always doing what she can when she can, as a full-time mom and traveling. And I know you have such big vision, and like many of the people on this call, it's just a matter of time before it blows up for you, because you've held so steadfast. So thanks for being here, Mama. I love you so much.
Thanks, Mary. I'm actually fighting COVID right now too, which is awesome. Actually, I will do a quick testament for our products, because I started popping VirusSure right away and, doing a couple other things. And it has been super minor and fairly quick. So stock up on VirusSure. I'm going to have it on hand at all times from now on. But yeah, I'll celebrate. I have a new brand partner who hit Fast Start Consultant last month, and she's just an awesome presence. She's kind of deep in her own healing journey also, and working 2 jobs, but still just did a really great launch call. She is also starting a practice in regenerative health and is just so authentic and real when it comes to showing up and sharing what she's learning and experiencing, and has really opened my heart and mind to the power of our like full honesty and also just is opening my heart and mind to like where I see my team growing into, or what I see my team growing into, and the various people that I want to bring on and to build community with. So I'm really excited that she's come on board and that she has chosen our team to align with. She was also she knows another line in Purium, and after talking with Mary, she decided to come on with us. So I'm super grateful for that and honored, and I hold a lot of responsibility, I feel like now, to show up for her and be more of my own, step into more of my own leadership and authenticity in that way. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and I'll just echo what Mary said. I am doing as much as I can, and it's most days doesn't feel like enough or very much. So I'm also in my own personal journey of kind of reconciling that and just continuing to go, continuing to reach out. I did actually reach out to 40 people during the mini marathon, which I didn't think was possible, but I made it happen by the skin of my teeth, and I don't know what will come of it, but it felt good to just do that. And yeah, I think it's just opened my mind again, opened my heart, and I think that's what this journey is all about, just continuing to expand and move into a place of greater capacity for being more of ourselves in the world, and also holding the space for more and more other people to expand into the fullness of themselves. So I'm grateful for all the little and big opportunities to do that along the way, and for all of you who are such inspiring and supportive other souls on this journey. So thanks so much, and I'll leave it at that today.
Yay. I just want to shout out Lindsay. It's so good to see you. It's been awesome to just watch Lindsay really developing her healthy boundaries for herself and her self-care and her vision. And it's really true. You know, we have to be so clear in our own personal boundaries to be really successful at life and at this business and anything we do. And creating that life work balance, you know, like the more balance we can have in all aspects of our life, the more successful we are in our business. And I've been watching Lindsay set up this like clarity and these foundations. And so I'm just really proud of you and your bravery, and also your amazing leadership. Like, you're just a born leader. You can't even help it but to lead. And you may not even know that you're doing it, but you just have so much heart and care. You care so much and so much compassion. That the way that you step in and lead for your team, it's just, you're always there, just 100% showing up. Like, how can I help? What are some creative ways that we can support each other? So I just wanted to shout you out and tell you I love you, and it's great to see you.
Likewise, Lynn.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, and what Rita doesn't say is when I'm on my own journey taking care of myself, that she is just right there taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of. She's just, I feel so blessed to have you, Rita, as not only my soul sister, but my direct upline and just complete support. And same with you, Mary. It's just, you know, I just walked in the house and to grab something, and my partner says, "Oh, how is it?" I was like, "Oh, just, you know, wonderful people talking about wonderful things they're doing in the world. Like, so grateful to have such an amazing community. And I've been kind of, like Rita said, I am working on like some pretty deep self-care stuff right now and healing lots of wounds and getting clear on stuff. But I've had an ear into everything, and it's just beautiful to see what everyone is doing. So thanks for having me.
Okay, I want to say something. So Lindsay jumped in and helped me get my fast start, and just maybe just a phone call and chatting and just reminding me of who I am or what my mission is, and maybe some pointers and things like that. But it meant a lot. And she reached, I'm gonna cry. She reached out to me just yesterday. I mean, there's no reason. She doesn't particularly gain anything from me, but as far as I know, but I'm gonna cry. But anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah, another really compassionate leader in that leg of Rita Jean's lens. I'm just really grateful because I learn from you all the time about just being really honest in our communication and honest with where we're at. And, we all know how important communication is and relationship building is in this business. And so thank you for being a reflection of that for me too. And just being honest and going on the journey and always keeping one foot in and, knowing that there's times in this business where we are full in, and then there's times where we have the luxury of taking that additional time for ourselves and doing the other things. And that's partially why we all love this business model so much. So really, utilizing that to its full capacity and leaning on the team. And it's really a beautiful thing that you're creating. And I know the thing I see with you is like, it's the long term, and so it's really beautiful to see when you have people come into your team where they're focused on the long term and not just the immediate gratification or the immediate results. So I love you so much, and I'm so glad you could make it on this call. All right, well, I think we got through everyone, unless anyone wants to share one more thing. I just want to say, Gooch, I didn't quite give you the praise I wanted to give you in the beginning about you guys. If you haven't heard this hashtag we all throw around about Planet of Possibility, Laura Gooch is like the queen of Planet Possibility, because no matter what time it is or what the goal is, she never says, oh, I can't do that. Like, she's just like, okay, no matter how busy she is, no matter what's going on, she just keeps the faith and holds the belief in some way. Like, she just keeps surprising me. Like when she hit diamond, when she re-ranked diamond, it was all like magic. And it was so funny because it was the last 30 minutes of the month last month. And I'm like, Gooch, to be honest, I'm not totally sure if you're gonna re-rank diamond unless you've got some more magic up your sleeve. There we go. Like, it came through. So I just want to end my shares with like, just keep holding the Planet of Possibility and just keep holding the faith that things can happen. Because Gooch, you are such a good example of how things happen when we just keep holding the belief.
Yeah, I just wanted to oh, go ahead, Gooch.
I was just saying thank you, and I'm really stoked for Green Diamond.
Yeah, Gooch. And I was just gonna second that with Shannon. Just like, okay, let's do it. Just, of course, it's possible. So you two ladies should connect in. You have that same spirit. And I also wanted to shout out Lindsay Scott for just like really diving in and being so consistent and showing up and pushing herself to new levels and actually just learning more about where she wants to be and how to get there. And then Haley as well. It's just been really inspiring to see her larger vision of where she's headed. I know she couldn't be on this call, but yeah, just watching that, the seeds that she's planting and the vision and the excitement. So just wanted to shout those girls out too.
Right on. Well, thank you all. These are my favorite calls of the month. So thank you for making them my favorite calls of the month. And we've got so much good stuff happening this month with the Director Dash and the extra points that are available for rank declaration and so many great things. So keep the momentum high, keep point on your vision and your mission, and let's, rise together as a community to just make big things happen, because we already are. So love you all so much. I look forward to our next month's celebration already. And hopefully I'll see some of you on Fierce Friday. Have a great, oh, and hit UBT. Bye.